So what happens when you get out to your campsite and you've hiked about 2 miles in and you discover that the stakes that you brought with you will not work in the soils in which you're camping? Well, the solution is you either deal with it or you improvise. So today we'll be improvising. I'm gonna try to make some stakes that are super long in order to hold down my tarp. Welcome back, everyone. So here's the issue. We're out camping. I've got everything set up, got my hammock, everything looks great. The problem is the stakes that I brought with me are not really great for the soil in which we're camping in. And what I mean by that is the soil is very softly compacted, which means just a normal stake is not really gonna hold. So today, in order to try to fix that, we're gonna improvise. I'm going to show you how I make stakes, but I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger this time, and we'll see how those guys work. All right, so here's the branch that we just cut. And what I wanna do is I wanna cut it here and then further up here so that I can use this branch as a place to tie around. But I'll show you another way that if you don't have one, you just have a straight stick, how to make another stake from that. So let's chop this off. Okay, save that for a moment. Ah, goodness. All right. Oh, and there we have it. So you can see that I've got a little hook here so I can tie up whatever I need, and then this straightness will be sunk pretty far down into the soil to hold on to whatever I have tied on. Now, if you only have a straight one, you can actually just use this. So I'm going to clean this up and just put a little bit of a notch here that you can also use this one depending on what you might need it for. Okay, so I'm trying to get a little bit of a flat head here. Okay, so I've got a nice little flat head. And then with the hatchet, either you can kind of cut a little notch into it or with a knife, whatever you want to use. I'm going to use a knife just because I have a little bit better control over it. This little knife, a friend of mine, Kenneth, made me. It's a great little knife that he made from a file. Well done, Kenneth. Okay, so if we take this, maybe we'll get a little something here to work against. We can simply just start kind of cutting into and notching. Okay, and this is going to take a minute or two to do. You don't need a big notch, just something for your string to tie around. Now again, like I said, you can use a hatchet depending on the type of wood that you have. This one's kind of hard, a little bit harder than I expected, but not a big deal. It just takes a little bit longer, that's all. But then by notching this, now that you can have a little space to tie your string to whenever you hammer this in, okay? And that's it, there you have it. We've got a nice little stake. Now the true test is, how well does this hold up? So I believe that's where we're gonna go next. Perfect, there you have it. So 2 stakes, one like so, one like so, both will do a great job. All right, that's it. So when these little rinky-dink stakes won't work for you, now you know how to make some from just some sticks lying around. Few quick tips though, make sure that it's not rotted, otherwise it will do you no good. I use mine, like I said, about a foot down. You can go longer, you can go bigger, just whatever you might need. So you might have to play around with it for a little bit to get it to work right. But now you know, one more extra skill, right guys? All right, see you guys next time.